Are we live? It's Coach Manny, and I'm excited as always, right? Here we are today to talk about another subject to help you in getting more leads, in getting more sales, and in building your business. We're excited to be live today, and today we are specifically talking about targeted lead generation using the same thing I'm using right here, using Facebook Live. And the question is, what do you think? Targeted lead gen using Facebook Live. That's what we're here to talk about today. And I thought I put that in there. I think I did. So it's really about using Facebook Live to build business. Wow. How many of you are doing that? That's one of the questions out there. How many of you are actually doing this today in your own environment? Wow. Well, let's get started with today's show because I'm excited to have you here. Uh, the question is, are you into Facebook Live yet? Do you watch it? I know you watch it because if you're watching me, then you do watch it. And are you doing it for your own business? Why or why not? You know, today I want to spend some time on this subject because as a business owner, you need to take a look at Facebook Live. It is the way things are moving. And what you can do, we're only going to touch the surface today, but we hope we can do more as we move forward. Don't let your competitor get ahead of you. That's one of the things you have to watch because if you're not doing it, maybe your competitor might be. I personally love this tool, as you know, because I just love to speak. And this is a way which I can share with you stuff to help you in your business. And we do at least 3 live sessions a week. In fact, if you're watching this live, or you may have watched us in the past if you're watching it on some other platform. I love doing live and speaking to groups. Everybody does it. But in a world where personal interaction is fading out quickly, Facebook Live opens the door. You know, the other day I was listening to a podcast, The Art of Paid Traffic, which if you haven't listened to that podcast yet, listen to it. It's tremendous. It's a great show. And the guest was speaking about Facebook Live. And before listening to this podcast, I thought I was really doing well with it. But wow, as far as targeted lead gen, there's so much more we can do. And you know, he has shared an interesting fact they shared on that show is that we as a nation, the United States, are behind some of the other places in the world on using this tool, specifically especially, I guess, Korea and China, which do so many shows live. So as a business owner, it's a great key for you. Today, I'm going to share a few things you should look at to build your business, grow your sales, and develop more targeted lead generation process. So who am I? I'm Coach Manny. And you know, I'm always here. I'm Coach Manny, and I help business owners to increase sales by helping them to build a sales process that works strategically, tactically, accountability. If you're in the under $20 million market, I am one of the best people out there to help you. And I've been doing it for a lot of years and I've been doing it successfully. So those are my credentials for today. The question of the day: are you doing Facebook Live? And if not, should you be? And I ask you to share this broadcast with those out on your network. I appreciate you being here with me today. It's great as always, and I think we have a hot subject today. So without too much further hesitation, just let me catch up for those who are just joining us. Today's topic is using Facebook Live. What do you think about using it in targeted lead generation? And I want to spend some time because as a business owner, you need to look at Facebook Live for your organization. Don't let your competitors be doing it while you're still thinking about it, because that's what can hurt your business. Again, let's see what we can do. I have 3 points that I want to share today, and just understand that what I'm giving you today is very much the basics of what you can do with Facebook Live, because you learn by getting out there and doing it. So we're going to put together another free course, quick course. It's not available yet, but if you are interested in our course, free course about how to do Facebook Live learning, how to learn how to do Facebook Live, then just either PM me or send me an email, or if you have my number, text me, whatever. Let me know, and we'll put you on the list. And when that course is ready, which we're hoping to be ready very shortly here in the next few weeks, or faster than that actually is what I'm pushing, and we'll get that out to you. And it will be available on the website, of course, but if you want to get in quick, then get in. So let's talk about it. Point number 1, Facebook Live puts you out there. I mean, I'm out there, I'm talking to you today. I remember 10 years ago pushing clients to put their pictures on their website. And some people still haven't got there, but why hesitate? They were hesitating then. The point is, people want to know who you are. And what better way for people to know who you are than to do a broadcast like this and actually talk to your audience? You know, we take this broadcast, we put it on a podcast, we put it on YouTube, we put it all over the place. It's a great way to build stuff to start sharing about your company. If you do a Facebook Live session, it helps people know who you are. They get to know you in a real environment. Yeah, we make mistakes. You've seen me. I don't know if you all were on I think it was last week's broadcast, where I was sitting here and I was doing a live broadcast, and all of a sudden a stink bug came right across my screen. And I was like, what is going on here? And so we had a little fun with it, right? So that's makes you real to your audience. Another reason you need to be out there live. You make mistakes, you take a risk, just like at a real event. When I speak at a real event, sometimes we mess up, but people love to see the real you. I can remember making mistakes up on that stage. I can remember having different, the speaker who has 2 different shoes on, what's he going to do? First thing, when you get on the stage, you look at your shoes. I got 2 different shoes on. I used to have black and another color. It wasn't brown. It was another color. Anyhow, I used to have 2 different, and I used to pack them both, and I could get on the stage and have 2 different shoes on. Now, somebody's going to notice that, right? I mean, there's no doubt about that. So you just bring out the elephant in the room, and you have a little fun with it. Same thing with Facebook Live. You can have a blast. And if you're not the one who's comfortable, maybe somebody else in your organization can become the face of that. I was working with a client the other day, and we were talking about who is the face of your organization. It can be somebody else. But the point is, you need to be out there. It's what makes it happen. It's getting out there and engaging with your people. Facebook puts you out there. So I'm encouraging you, get out there and start doing some live stuff. Let's go to point number 2. Point number 2 is doing these Facebook Live things get you in front of people you might never have otherwise touched. As salespeople, we spend so much time trying to get in the door, and we're trying to connect with prospects, and it takes so much effort. The latest I heard was 12 to 15 touches sometimes before you can open some doors. So why not get out there like this with Facebook Live? It puts you out there, and all of a sudden you can be in front of people, and they may just connect with you the next time you give them a call. Those people and others like them that are looking that you are looking to touch could be watching you live. And they say, oh, that's Manny. That's the guy who keeps trying to call me. I better get a hold of him and better talk to him. Look, he looks pretty good. Does a pretty good show and educates us. Get on, talk about stuff. There's so much you can talk about out here. Those people who do not even know that you don't even know, our prospects might be watching you. Like right now, I'm doing this show and we got people on here who, and some of these people, I don't even know who they are, but potentially they are buyers of product and they are buyers of services. People connect with me because they see me on a Facebook Live show. I think that is really the big piece of targeted lead generation. And that's why you need to be out here. And if you're worried about what it's like out here, don't worry. Just send me a note saying you want a copy of the new free course. That's why we're trying to put together quickly, because people want to know, how do I do that, Manny? Well, you just turn it on. But, there's a little bit about lighting you need to know, and there's a little bit about prep you need to know, and just some other things. We don't do a big deal. You see the background, I'm in my office, and if you really have a great eye, you see that we left a cleaning piece on that table at the back. But that's what it's all about. And this is a great way for you to get your customers to know who you are. Just think about that. Let's go to point number 3. And point number 3 is you can interact with your audience. Now, we're not doing a whole lot of interaction today, but you can do it. It's really cool. As if you have a question out there, just fire one in right now and we'll answer it if you want. But the great thing about doing Facebook Live is I can communicate. If you put something down there, I can answer it. Like I can right now ask me a question right now about Facebook Live. Bang. Now, if you have a question, pop it in there. We can talk about it. If you're doing you can do Q&A on Facebook Live. You can do get to know somebody. What you can do is unlimited with this tool. And I encourage you to get into this tool. It's so cool. I can address people listening. They can interact with you. They can answer questions you have. They can share. You can share their comments. You can read what they have to say to the rest of the audience. It's a great way to find out what your prospects are thinking. We do a Facebook Live like this. We got prospects on there. Let's say we're covering a certain tool, like perhaps we're talking about coaching. Perhaps we're talking about double your sales. Who knows what we're talking about? But the point is that you see and you can touch. And I can sit here and I can, let's see. Oh yeah, I can do something like this. I can grab like the new book. Now this is not a printer. We're waiting for the actual printed copies out, but Sales Success Starts at the Top. Just went to print. You can see that this is a copy we used to check out stuff. But the paperback book is ready. And if you're part of the Entrepreneur Toolbox we told them today, just let me know you want a copy and we'll send it to you. Point is, I can do show and tell out here, right? So if you have a product that's really show and tell oriented, like I always like to bring out stuff like this. Like here's my timer. When we talk on the show, when we talk about 90 days to success, we'll use a timer because every hour you can work 50 minutes, take a 10-minute break, and you're amazed with. But the point is, you can do show and tell, and you can get comfortable here. The reason it's better than regular video is because, again, we could be doing some interaction right now, and you could be asking me questions and those type of things. Targeted lead generation means you touch those who can and want to buy. And what better way than through video? Just recap those, because I think we got so important. You need to think about doing this. And again, just email me, direct message me. Just let me know that you're interested in our free course that's coming out in the next couple of weeks. The 3 points we talked about today, And if you let me know, I'll put some more on about this in the next week or two so that we can actually do some more education for you. But the points we wanted to talk about, the Facebook Live puts you out there. It gets you in front of the people you might no other way touch. And you can interact with your audience like you can't do on any other video. You know, if I was just shooting a video, I wouldn't have that interaction that I can have here with you. Wow. Video. One more point, just simply. Video is great. And it's been an excellent tool. And we've been doing, you know, we have hundreds of videos out on YouTube on our channel. But live video, wow, it's all about engagement, interaction, your chance to answer questions, to share your passion about your product. People get to know you and they can interact with you. If you want to touch people who are potential buyers, then this could be the right targeted lead generation tool for you. Now today, we did some very basic introduction. There's so much more you can do and so much more you can learn. So stay tuned because we're going to have more. If you got questions, just send them in to me. If you want a copy of our free course coming out in the next couple of weeks, just let me know. But as I always say, action makes it real. So don't spend too much time thinking about it. Just get out here on the screen, start sharing you and your company. Get this stuff up on your web pages, put it in your social media platforms. It's amazing. Get out there and do some live video. Watch my stuff, learn, watch others. This is about being real. Facebook has the attention of the world. Don't ever get sucked into that conversation about your prospects not being on Facebook. They are on Facebook, and they could be watching you. Or they could be watching your competitor. And the question is, who do you want them to be watching? We hope you enjoyed this. We have some product for you that you really need to get a hold of. If you are marketing and sales oriented and you're trying to build your business, or if you're not marketing and sales oriented and you're trying to build your business, please get a hold of our 2 free courses. And again, as I said, we're adding a 3rd one to that. And actually, I think we're adding a 4th one too. So go out to CoachManny.com. That's CoachManny.com. That's Manny, M-A-N-N-Y. CoachManny.com. And actually, you know what? Let me do this. I'll share it for those of you online. Those of you who are listening to this via podcast, I can't do it this way, but you know, the link is out there, CoachManny.com. There's free courses out there. Just click on them. We have 2 of them. Free course 1 is how to define your target market. And this is the actual piece right from the $1,000 Double Your Sales course, full video worksheet. If you have to understand how to build a target market, if you're not there yet, this is a great course for you. And free course number 2, if you're looking for lead generation, there's a 7-part e-course. And what happens is for 7 days, every day you get a quick lesson. It takes you 20 minutes, but it'll make a big difference in you and a big difference in your business. So don't hesitate. CoachManny.com and get your copy. Wow. Another lesson. I hope this has been good. I love doing this one. And it came to me rather quickly because, I was listening to some great stuff this week. And I really took a look at how critical this Facebook Live stuff is to your success in the business. Get out there before your competitors get out there and start using it. Hey, this is Coach Manny saying, as always, it's a pleasure to be here. It's great to share with you. I want to wish each and every one of you much success in what you're doing. And if you do one of these, please let me know. Send me a notice. Let me know you're doing it because I want to get on there. I want to watch you. And while you're on there, say something like, hey, I saw this and I had to do it. Or, you know, Coach Manny motivated me, right? I I don't care whether you use my name or not. Just let me know because I want to watch you, because this is where lead gen is going, and it's amazing. Thanks, and we'll see you next Friday at 10:30 Eastern.